Hello, if you're watching this, you have officially joined the team. Congratulations to you. One of the first steps when you are joining the team is to make your beauty consultation quiz. This quiz is going to allow you to gather data on all of your potential clients. It's really important that you utilize this quiz and you stay super organized when it comes to your potential VIP customers. It's very simple to have a text conversation and ask your customers, what are your goals? What is your hair type? However, those messages where you're gathering that information through text can get lost really, really easily. So it's always best that you have this in a very organized fashion, such as a Google form. That way you can go back, you can take the data from your Google form into a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet, whatever you prefer, and keep it organized with your customer's name, what they need, what they potentially will need in the future, because chances are they might be interested in our hair care line, our skincare line, our wellness line. They might be interested in abundance of products, but they might only be getting a few products to start out. So when you have this Google form, it allows you to gather all the data of what they'll be interested in for their future flagship orders. That way, 60 days from now, when they have a flagship that's coming up, you can let them know, hey, I saw that you have a flagship. These are some of the recommendations I have from your beauty consultation quiz that will help expedite you to your goals. We can put this, this, and this in for you, or we can push the flagship. Which do you prefer? Another awesome point that we can get when we're doing these quizzes is, let's say we have a sale on our wellness line, our Total Greens. All you have to do in your Google spreadsheet at that point is press Control F, which is going to find the word that you type. So Control F, and then you're able to type in, if you have a Mac, it's Command F, you're able to type in greens into your Google Sheet that you've kept super organized, and you can see all of your customers' data for who expressed interested in our Total Greens. So now we have a sale. Now you have a list of all of your potential customers that were interested. Also in this Google Sheet, you can keep track of your customers' passwords, informations, things that are going to help you help them. Okay, so if you needed to push that flagship, you can easily log into their back office and you can push it for them. So that's a whole nother training. Let's dive into creating your quiz, which one more time is so important when it comes to organization and collecting data on your customers. Because remember, this is a long-term partnership. When you have someone join your organization as a customer, you don't want them as a one-time customer. You want them to have amazing results and to keep coming back for more. Okay, so your step one, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Step one, we are going to google.com. I had this pulled up already, so I'm just going to back up. Google.com. When we're in google.com, we're going to type in Google Forms. From there, you're going to click right at the top, Google Forms, and then you're going to click Sign In. So here it's going to prompt you to sign into a Google account. So if you don't already have a Google account, you need to create one. If you already have one, go ahead and click that, sign in. All right, I'm into my Google Forms account. So as you can see, I created a couple different quizzes. So this is a newer quiz that I have. This is my quiz. So let me walk you through mine before I show you how to make yours. And you can customize this. I've seen way prettier quizzes in mine. Art is not my strong suit. Okay, so you have a title at the top, and then I have a summary of what this quiz is all about, who we are, what we do, what we say no to, who these products are for, and then I have the quiz automatically ask for the email. All of the rest of the questions are questions that I personally came up with. Okay, so I want to know what they're most interested in first. I have their Instagram handle. That way, if I need to go look at their actual hair and recent photos, I don't have to request a photo. I ask, what they would be interested in hearing more about, things that aren't already covered in my questions. And then I have my quiz separated into 3 different sections: hair, skin, and wellness. So starting with hair, I have the goals that they are hoping to achieve. This helps me when I am describing to them what they are going to benefit from the most, I'm able to use the keywords that they check off here when it comes to recommending their products. So say someone checks off that they really are looking for to repair their heat damage, growth, I'm going to be able to say, have intense hydration. We're going to pair you with the Renew shampoo that's going to give you the intense hydration, and pairing that with the intense repair conditioner is going to give you that growth that you desire. If they checked out balance, oily hair, scalp, those, we're just really utilizing those keywords because those are the concerns of them, especially if they have specifications here. And then, I have all of these questions because these are, of course, going to help me with which shampoos they need to have recommended. Let's see, keep going. So you can kind of get a good idea. I can also provide my link when I post this video, but make sure you aren't sending anyone my link. You can copy and paste from my quiz if you like my quiz. But if you send someone my link, then I'm going to think that it's my customer, and I'm probably going to be reaching out to them to sell them on our products. So make sure you don't send out my link. Next up, I have wellness. So for my wellness section, I have this in parentheses, really easy for me. So basically what I did is I took the info sheets for each of our products and saw what they best supported. So now when someone says supporting digestion, immune health, and healthy skin, I know exactly which products will heal that issue. So now when I am reviewing their quiz, all I have to see next to their check mark is exactly what they need. So it's already there and done for me. All right, so that is my quiz. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to you creating your own quiz. So go to forms. We're at this page. You're going to click start a new form. All right, so here untitled form, this is where you're going to call it your beauty consultation, whatever you want. Wellness consultation. Form description is where you're going to say who we are, what we're doing, whatever you'd like to put here. Automatically require email. And then here's where you're going to start putting in your questions to make a new question, duplicate, continue on. Okay, so you get the drift. And then if you're trying to post a photo in between, like I had right here, browse it from your desktop. We'll look at settings here. So make this a quiz. We don't need to have a values or 90% correct, nothing like that. But for responses, collect email addresses. That's going to have that automatic. Send them a copy of the response. I don't think you really need to do that. We don't want them editing it 100 times, so leave that as it is. Collect emails. So don't really need to do a lot in settings. However, let's see, responses, you definitely want to make sure this is on. So you're going to go under responses after you've made your quiz, and you're going to make sure that you have get email notifications for responses checked. So now when someone fills out your quiz, you are getting a personal email for that result. So let's say you have your quiz form in your bio. I personally have my work with me form in my bio, but if you have your quiz for beauty and hair consultation, you want to have that email. That way, you know, new people that you're attracting in are coming. Really quick, since we're on the subject of quizzes and I just talked about influencer applications, this is my current influencer application that I recently just put in my bio. And this is going to have, what this business partnership is all about. Building is a huge portion of our business. And then I have, where are you located? What are you interested in this opportunity? And I have this in my bio over my product quiz because building is such a huge part and we're constantly attracting new people to our business. And I always say go for MP before VIP. Now, so we're going back to my quiz. To view your responses, I'll have the summary. Make sure you go to individual, and now you can see the customer. So you can customize the theme here. You can upload an image. If you want to share the quiz after you have created it, you just press send. And then I always like to make my link a little bit smaller, shorten it. So it's right here, shorten URL. So that's really all you need to do. You can also email it, but I always just text it. And then whenever I'm sending out any type of quiz, I always ask my customers, I have a quiz that's going to help me understand your goals a little bit better. It only takes 1 to 3 minutes to fill out. Do you have a second to fill it out for me? And then I wait for them to respond or to let me know when they have that minute. And let's say they're like, I can't right now, but I can when I get off of work. I'll be like, okay, cool. When do you get off of work? And let's say they say 5 p.m. I set my alarm 5 p.m. and that's when I send over the quiz. Well, first I set the alarm 5 p.m. and I say, are you good to go for the quiz? Should I send it over? And then that way I'm in control. I know they're going to send it out and they already committed. I'm going to get it done here versus like it just being something that gets done whenever. And now I'm leading and the ball is in their court. So quizzes are huge for collecting data. So, so important. And I hope this was helpful for you when creating your quiz, and best of luck to you in getting a ton of people to fill